I'm going to tell you actually what I think about this and who it will suit and who it won't suit. Do I like it? You're going to find out. Hello, hi, how are you? I'm Robin, welcome back, or welcome to my, that was a dance, or welcome to my YouTube channel. This little world right here is Man for Himself. If you like hair product reviews, grooming, skincare, fragrance, and videos like this very one, then chances are you are going to love it around here, one strand. Please do press subscribe right now. Okay, Shear Revival Easy Tiger Traditional Pomade, high hold, neutral / natural finish. I was using this on Instagram, and it just shows how well you guys know me, because I had so many comments coming in saying, that's an oil-based pomade. That's traditional. You said you hated stuff like that. Yes, I did. I normally stay like totally clear of anything which is oil-based, traditional, heavy, a bit hectic in the hair. I like a water-based and easy in and easy out. So I'm going to tell you actually what I think about this and who it will suit and who it won't suit. Do I like it? You're going to find out. Okay, so Shear Revival, straight up, is actually one of my favorite hair care brands. I love what they do. Naturally derived ingredients, really sort of great ethos of like good for the planet, good for you. They just make really good products. You know, Northern Lights, Crystal Lake. I just really enjoy them. And I think as a brand, it's kind of like what we should be here for. Now, this one, as I said, high hold, natural finish. Normally with a traditional pomade, you're gonna get a really high shine, greasy, heavy, work it in, pump it up, teddy boy it, just whatever you want to do. And so the fact that this is supposed to be a natural finish is quite interesting. The same sort of usual packaging from Shear Revival. I really like their branding. I think it's clean, I think it's clear. I think it just is like really solid. The smell of this, citrus and a sort of herbaceous scent. I never go that wild about the scent of something. I just think get it in your hair and don't worry about it. But if you do get a little piece that drops down across your nose, it smells good. I like it. And whoever might be nuzzling into your hair is going to get a lovely surprise there. Now, looking at ingredients, you can see this straight on the back. Castor oil, microcrystalline wax, beeswax, shea butter, hydrogenated castor wax, avocado oil. They have lots of various oils in this. We know straight up that it is an oil-based pomade. It's going to be harder to wash out, but you should have this sort of malleability during the day. It shouldn't be drying hard. In terms of the sort of claims on this, you know, castor oil, they're saying about deep conditioning for hair and scalp, microcrystalline wax to lock in the healthy oils and also to seal the hair to keep anything bad out. And then grapefruit oil to help to strengthen the roots. I always really like the ingredients of a Shear Revival. I think whatever is in it is stuff that should be in it, and my hair always feels pretty good after using the products. I'm into the actual using, why you guys are here. Hi, welcome again. The consistency of this product is tough. It's really tough. It's not easy just to scoop out and get into your hands. Every time I've used this, have had to use, and I've used quite a bit now, I've had to use a hairdryer. I've had to get a hairdryer on a hot heat and blast it until it kind of goes into a bit kind of like mid-liquid sort of phase, and then get it into my hands and warm it up. And when you warm it up again, you're gonna have to work quite quickly because it does dry hard, as you can see in my hair. I liken this to, do you remember when I had a moustache? If you don't remember, my moustache is up there. It's actually framed, I cut it off. And I used to use a really hard wax. I think it was by Apothecary 87, I want to say that. And I used to have to really warm it up in order to get it in. The good thing about doing that is you know that when it dries, you're gonna have this sort of hairstyle that's gonna stay and it's gonna kind of set. So I think that's quite reassuring. But in terms of the application, you are gonna have to warm it, you are gonna have to work it through, back to front, front to back. And then into the styling, it is responsive. I found that when I've been styling my hair with this, I quite often am the kind of guy that will style and push up and work on a high side parting on the right. But with this one, I actually have had, it's been quite versatile and it's given quite a lot of texture. I can kind of shake the hands in, mess it up and then piece it. Sometimes when I do that with a product, I actually just mess it up and it goes to shit. But when I'm doing it with this, I like it. But when I am using this, I'm styling, and then I'm adding a little bit more product, I'm layering it up, and then I'm sometimes adding a little bit more product. So I would say for this, you need to kind of decide how much you want to be using, and stop when you think it's looking okay, and then you can kind of work it up. There's no hairspray in this, so the hold is actually, it's pretty good. I like this because I am kind of turning a corner in terms of hair products. When I was younger, you know, you'll remember, like 2014, maybe you don't remember, hi. I used a lot of hairspray. You know, I wanted to lock a hairstyle in because I think when you've been spending time on something, you kind of just don't want it to move. But these days, I actually like a little bit more natural movement. And this is giving me that natural movement, but also with a hold. I think with the sort of finish of this, I don't know how matte this is, but it certainly is natural. You know, there is a natural gloss. The hair looks healthy. It looks kind of put together. It's certainly not a high shine, high gloss. So I think their claims of this sort of natural, semi-matte finish is actually pretty good. In terms of the price, I will link it. It's also on manfromself.com. I update the site with the best prices. So if something goes on sale, I ring that bell and I tell you guys. So make sure you're also following on Instagram, because I always give you a swipe up when something goes on sale. But this is around about the $16 mark, which I think is really pretty good. I mean, that's not bad. A lot of products, I think if something's generally around about the £20 or below mark, because you are getting quite a lot here. How much is that? 3.4 ounces or 96 grams. So there is a lot in there. $16. I'll find a UK price, a Euro price, and I'll link it down below. But in terms of do I like this, I would say I love this. I really do. I think it's a fantastic product. And I think for someone who has stayed clear of traditional sort of pomades, this has kind of been like the happy medium for me, taking all the goodness of traditional pomades and kind of taking it with the modern technology that hair brands are now doing. So Shear Revival, thank you very much. This is a 5-star product for me. Has it made the holy grail? Not quite yet. I do want to give this a bit longer and then I'll decide if it goes in. But seriously, check it out. All linked. Also on manfromself.com with hundreds, I was going to say thousands. We're hundreds. We'll get to thousands soon. Hundreds of hair product reviews. You can go down the right and filter by different holds, by different types, clays, wax, paste, pomades. You can also search, or you can go into the brand directory, top side, and click the brand you want. So check that out. But if you're still new to this, you're still not pressed subscribe, then please do press subscribe right now. The button is just there. There's also more video suggestions down there. Stay with me and watch them. Head to the products pages there, and more links in the cards up there. But until my next new video, bye bye.